You crazy mother.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this iRacing broadcast here in the Broadcasting Network. This is the ECR first ever Powder Puff Series race. This race is very special, and we're actually looking to start this as a series. This is going to be girlfriends, daughters, wives, mothers, any women in your life that are special to you, or just you want to show out there on the track. And tonight, we got a special crowd out here, and let's go ahead and bring that up. We have Caitlin Hunsinger, the number 22, Scott Hunsinger's daughter. We have Stephanie Steele, the number 11, Chris Steele's daughter. We have Ashley Treadway, the 07. And I'm trying to find her real quick. She is John Cottle's girlfriend. We got Lindsay Keenan in the 43 car, who is Jerome Gustin's girlfriend. We have Deanna McDonald in the 97, who is Stephen Massey's girlfriend. We got Kayla Kulioff, who is Josh Mayhew's girlfriend in the 61. We got the 83 of Sammy Prue in the, it says Will Prue, but it's Sammy Prue, Will Prue's daughter. We got the 87 of Kayla Thitchner, Anthony Thitchner's wife. We got the 01 of Christina Schmidt, who is Dylan Schmidt's wife. And the number 1 of Danica Shirley, who is Joey Stat's girlfriend. reason Thomas Lattimore and Josh Soucy are in here because they are race control. So, special night tonight for these ladies out here. As I said, we want to kind of start this as a series, and the winner actually gets $50 here tonight. We had somebody in the league, actually Anthony, win a prize, and he's actually going to give it to one of the lucky winners here tonight. And these ladies have had a good hour of practice. Qualifying should be starting here in approximately a minute. And I'm going to have a couple people up here in the booth with me tonight. I'm going to have Anthony. I'm going to have Thomas Lattimore. And I do believe Josh Soucy to help commentate this race. And I do believe they might be doing driver's meeting. They should be starting qualifying, though, however. Yeah, there's the checkered flag. That's what I thought. So yeah, these women, I should say, will be starting qualifying. No men in here tonight, all ladies. It's nice to see that the women are welcome to the track, and trying to get the girlfriends, the wives, mothers, daughters into iRacing itself. It's great simulation, and especially if your significant other, father, mother, whoever may be relative wants to show you how to actually run this simulation. It's a great tool, honestly. Trying to see if I can find anybody out here on the track that's currently qualifying. And I'm just going to go over the rules here real quick tonight. There is unlimited repairs, which means it might be a little bit of a crash fest. They have to run double file on restarts. They have to keep the pace speed. They have to go green on green. They can't start before like a normal ECR race. Leader must maintain caution speed, which I do believe is 60 or 65. No switching lanes before start finish, just like regular ECR.
65.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, Soucy. And basically just have fun out here tonight. As I said, a $50 giveaway from Anthony Titchener, who is also in the booth with us. He's joining us on his iPad. Anthony, do you got a copy?
I do, buddy. How you doing?
Awesome. Now, what gave you the idea of this?
Well, it wasn't really my idea. I just went with it. Thought it was a great idea. I think John Caudle came up with the idea. He said, let's try to get the wives, the better halves out here to have some fun racing tonight, and thought it would be a great idea. I went and did a hub giveaway. There's a page where they pretty much have there's like 20 slots. They were giving away a $50 card, and it's $3 a slot. I took 2 slots, paid $6, and won a $50 gift card. And I said, you know what better way to spend that than to give it to the winner of tonight's race? So hopefully the ladies do a good job here tonight, and want to see them go out here and have some fun. I was very impressed in practice. They did a great job.
Anthony, can you go ahead and give me admin? I don't know if something changed, or because this is a different session than normal. I don't have it.
What number?
81. Admin for RC. Thank you.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, trying to get as many of our ladies as we can together and put on a good show out there and show these guys that this is not just a male-dominated sport. I mean, women can do this as well. And as of right now, 22 of Caitlin. Oh, never mind. Number 11 is Stephanie Steele. Just took over first place with a 37.257.
I saw that lap, and I just imagined Dikembe Mutombo wiggling his finger saying, not today.
Yeah, and watching those two in practice, Stephanie and Hunsinger, both of those girls was holding pretty steady lines. They were at top of the charts in practice, and it's not surprising where they're at right now.
I can't wait to see how they handle the draft in traffic.
And Will Crew's daughter made it out here pretty late too. He got to get his name changed, but it is Sammy Crew out here tonight. Will Crew's daughter. So got some daughters, wives, girlfriends. It's going to be fun. And in our next event, we might even have a mother out here. So you know, if you got them, bring them. It's going to be exciting.
We have Matt in the chat asking, has ECR ever had a female driver? That's debatable.
That is debatable.
Can we just say kind of, sort of?
I think it's better to leave it at we're unsure and we'll never know.
Kind of that gray area a little bit.
Okay, we got a sleeper that's jumped up to number 1. Lindsey Keenan, 37,226.
And Lindsey Keenan, that's Jerome Gustin's girlfriend.
Well, he must have taught her pretty well. I believe Jerome is up there pretty high in the Cup Series points, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's pretty competitive across all 3 series.
Yeah, Matt, let me go ahead and turn up Anthony real quick. Anthony, go ahead and talk real quick.
Yeah, mic check, mic check.
Yeah, you're still kind of low. It's just because the iPhone mic isn't the greatest. Alright, so these ladies are now gridding. It's going to be interesting to see. There's 50 laps here, right?
Yeah, it's 50
That is
laps
correct.
tonight. Cautions are on. Josh Soucy here in the booth is going to be our race controller, so he's going to be the one to let these guys know where the pace car is. He's got a really important job here tonight when cautions come out. He's going to try to guide these ladies and let them know where the pace car is, let them slow down and try to guide them, let them know when pits are open. That's going to be very important here to try to help these ladies out because a lot of them haven't done this before. Actually, 90% of the field has not done this. This is their first race. I'm being told by everybody. Nobody here has actually done an official race like this. So it's their first time, and it's going to be exciting. Can't wait to watch it.
It's going to be interesting. Don't mind the ticker. It doesn't update because that's, just iRacing. But Lindsey Keenan is going to lead this pack out here tonight. It's interesting choice of vehicles, too. I know the street stocks can take a little more punishment and, a lot easier to drive than the rest of the vehicles in the entire sim. I mean, they're the starting vehicle. Matt is asking if Nick Olson is racing in this. No, he couldn't make it tonight. I gotta love it. We got 15 people watching this, and it hasn't even started yet. That's awesome. Nice to show that support for the league, show the support for your ladies out there.
Yeah, we appreciate it, guys. We hope it has some green flag racing. And watching these ladies in practice, like I said, it was really entertaining. Some of them learned really quick, so hopefully they get it going. And we're bound to have a few cautions. So you're going to see some wrecks tonight. They have unlimited repairs, so they're going to be able to get it back going. Like you said before, the street stocks can take a beating, so it's going to be fun.
Just wonder how much of a beating they're actually going to endure tonight.
Give a congratulations to for the pole there, the 43 car.
Oh, definitely. Stole that.
Lindsey Keenan, and then you got Chris Steele's daughter, Stephanie Steele, on the outside pole.
Beautiful paint schemes out here tonight, Scott. I don't know if you want to run through the field there, maybe catch some of these.
Oh, I'm all over it right now, Anthony.
Oh, we already have contact in the back. Who was that? I think it was the last car on the bottom. Hit the next to last car.
I'm seeing a little damage back there.
I got my wife set up with a pillow on her back, and she's ready to go.
It looks like the 01, maybe? Alright, so the pace car is in, and these ladies have to wait until the green flag drops.
Green, green, green.
All right, we're Green Flag Racing here with the first ever Powder Puff ECR series.
Oh, and we had a lane change.
I would be easy on the lane changes. Just give them a warning if you can. Give them a warning.
Yep.
Now, as you see, these cars are only going about 129 miles an hour. They top out about 144, minus the draft, so really no need for a break here.
Well, the 43 cars jumped out to a good little lead right now, holding that bottom. We'll see what the 11 can do here in the next closing laps.
Got a little nice four-pack back here, forming up between the 22, the 83, the number 1, and the 61. Oh,
Oh,
61
couple of wall
hits
brushes.
the wall. Matt, there are many fast repairs. Unlimited, actually.
I'll be very curious to see if this 11 car up here can get some momentum going and try to stick that high line.
And watching her in practice, that's the line that she ran, and you wouldn't think that would be the fastest. But it seemed to be where she was most comfortable at. Well, she gets into the wall here, comes to the front stretch, but she was putting up good speed.
Contact between the 61 and the 9. Oh, there goes the 97 of Diana McDonald flipping over. Oh man, I just heard an engine blow. That was Christina Smith.
Yep, that'll be on the 97. Came up in the tri-oval and cut off the vehicle in front of him.
So somebody's got to blow the engine there. That with us having fast repairs, with fast repairs, would that mean they're going to have to hit the toe? That could be a big deal.
Looks like we have 3 vehicles on pit road.
Yeah, this 97 came up into the 61, got turned, and then Kayla Thitchner comes and plows into Diana, just out of nowhere. But that's why we have unlimited fast repairs, as I said. First race ever for this, the Powder Puff series.
Okay, we're coming up here. Let's see who takes on the 43's coming in. 11 staying out, 17 staying out, 22 staying out. See how this plays out.
Oh, and we have a demo derby in the middle of 3 and 4, looks like.
Looked like Danica Shirley. And Kayla Kilioff is back out on the track. She was having a little bit of a hard time getting back off the apron.
Yeah, Kayla's not happy about that one, guys. Luckily, she doesn't have the mic on, and she has it on, but she doesn't use it. And she's not very happy about that one. She says that she said that she'll hurt some feelings, but no, it was her mistake there, riding right into him like that. And it's just wreck avoidance. They get used to it. It's something that the more that they race out here, you see wrecks, you learn to start to avoid them a little bit. And
she drove right through her like she wasn't even there.
Okay, Anthony. So now that we're speaking of that, I see that the leader, the 43, has come by them on pit road, which means they're going to be a lap down, obviously. So they had to tow. So now we're going to have a race for the lucky dog. I'm assuming, right? So they're not out of this race yet.
I'm highly surprised that the 43 came down pit road under power.
Yeah, the 43 hasn't pulled out yet. The other car to come down with him, I'm not sure who that was. 43 is still sitting on pit road. All right, pull it off now.
We got a couple pit here.
There's plenty of racing to go, and like you said, man, I think they're going to see some more drivers towing here, so they want to stay in it and stay at it. And like you said, they'll be fighting to get back on the lead lap here.
43 made it out before the pit car gobbled her up.
Okay, so that's Will's daughter. I'm not sure of her name. I have to get updated on there. Sammy. Okay, so Sammy come out of pit road first. In the 83, then you're going to have the 43, and then everybody else is still sitting on pit road now.
Yeah, we got 4 cars on pit road right now.
Well, if they had to tow, it's going to take, well, I don't know how long the tow is, like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes. But Kayla's about to pull out of the pits right now. She got her 4 tires. She got her gas. She'll be able to get back out there right now. Hopefully some of the others will too before we end up going green here.
Yeah, I'm seeing Kayla getting left sides now.
And your current leader, Stephanie Steele, with the 07 on the outside of her. That is Ashley Treadaway.
So far right now, I'm seeing the big trend in the race was, but you knew it was going to come. A wreck happening earlier like that was starting. Your starting position ended up being huge.
Oh, I see Kayla coming through the pits on the grass. What's going on over there?
Yeah, if you could clear her penalty, she spun it around there and got it going the right way, though.
Doing her preemptive practice donuts?
I hear more contact going on. I'm not sure who that was, but I know that right now.
Be McDonald. Oh.
Oh, heavy damage back there. It looks like. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, she tried to avoid the field, just coming too fast and spun it out.
Well, hey, we've all been there.
Amen to that.
I would rather wreck myself than wreck everybody else. So.
Yeah, she was down on the apron and she didn't stop in time. That's what we're looking at right now. But, you know, get a fast repair and get back out there, basically. I mean, don't give up. It's wicked early in the race. I'm really glad we put this on, Anthony, honestly. We have no sponsors for this. This is just something we put together. Get our ladies together and just to see how they actually run in the sim, basically.
Yeah, speaking of that, I would love to get some more in here, and I'd love to sponsor. We'd have the Leadfoot Ladies out here, the Leadfoot Ladies series. I would sponsor.
Well, that would be awesome, actually. I mean, if we can get a full series out of this, if we're willing, you know, to get the attendance and, you know, make a little mini-series.
Yeah, and something else to keep an eye on here. We've got the one car, which is 2 laps down. She'd be the first one to get a lucky dog. And you got Kayla Thishner with 3 laps down, Christina Schmidt 3 laps down, and Diana McDonald 3 laps down. So right now, you're looking at the one car sitting in the catbird seat for when the next few cautions fall to get that the lucky dog, no matter which way it goes. Unless we take some girls take a wave around.
All right, pace car is in.
Green flag, green
and
flag.
That was a little bit of a messed up restart, but
But 07 wasn't sticking around.
nope, she wants it. A little bit of a battle right now between the 11 of Stephanie and the 43.
Keep your eye on that 11 car, starting right there in the front like that. I know that 17 got the jump, and what I said, the 11 car goes back to the lead here. She's fast.
Oh, the 07.
Ooh, something happened.
17's off the pace.
Wonder why Ashley's pitting.
I didn't see anything happen. I don't know if the engine blew. I don't see any smoke.
Think she might have got a black flag?
Oh, there was no contact.
Well, she did pass the start finish line before the leader did. And speaking of this, here comes the 43, Jerome Gustin's daughter.
Yeah, I just cleared the penalty. She did have a black flag.
Yeah, she did get to the start finish line before the 11 did. And right now it's looking like Lindsay and what's that? Stephanie. Yeah, the 2 daughters. Oh no, that's a girlfriend and a daughter. So I was trying to call who's going to win the race. Would it be a girlfriend, a daughter, or a wife earlier? And right now it's looking like a daughter is going to take it.
Well, they've got 40 laps left, so basically anything can happen.
Long ways to go, right, Scotty?
when they're doing, only 140
They checked
around the
out.
track.
And I look back there, I see okay, a little lap traffic here. And she's not out of it, even though she got that penalty. The other cars are multiple laps down. She's only going to be one lap down here.
Lucky
so
dog
next
spot
call
right
she
there.
get, she'll be the lucky dog, right?
Ooh.
Oh,
This could be it right here.
And that's why we chose these cars, because they bounce. If this was a cup car and that 43 slammed to the wall like that, it'd be done.
I see. Yeah, after that damage though, I see some smoke coming off the tires. Obviously, to
Yeah.
tighten the car up, she's turning the wheel, smoking that.
so you got to think too, man. A lot of people say, "Well, how hard can it be, man? You just hold the gas to the floor and you turn left." There's a lot to it. Go ahead and explain it, boys.
Well, you got your force feedback, you got your tire wear, you got your track wear overall. The track does build up between the rubber of the tires and the dirt.
And the most important thing, out of all that is your other competitors and missing the accidents.
Yep, and brand new like this.
And speaking of that, there goes Hunsinger up into the wall.
You're not used to the wheel. You're not used to when you turn, how much wheel you got to put into it. When you start to turn going into a corner or through the tri-oval or around people, it's all brand new.
Oh!
Hunsinger pulled up behind the 43, and it looks like she overcorrected and got up into the wall.
This race is anything but over. As you see, anything can happen.
Yeah, that dropped her back. She's looking to come back to the inside here. I'm keeping an eye on this Hunsinger girl because even with that contact, I believe she's still going to be fast. It was a hard hit. We'll see.
And she got spun out under
Definitely
caution.
throws it down in there.
She under caution, Kayla actually got into her and took her out, and then she got it going, got back into position. So she's definitely a wheelman.
I don't see much damage on the car. I'm looking at the right side of the car now, and obviously they made these Camaros really well.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty rough hit.
A little bit of sliding from Caitlin there. Now down like that, you can hear the tire squealing. Oh!
Oh, big hit. Who was that?
That was Sammy Peru.
That could bring a caution. Oh, we're on the
the old one's rolling.
There's definitely caution. So, we're gonna. If I'm not mistaken, there I wasn't able to keep up. I was watching the action, but I believe Ashley Treadway, which is Rowdy's girlfriend, will probably be the lucky dog there.
Yeah, it looks like the 83 just tried to Tokyo drift it and overcorrected into the outside wall.
Man, oh
man,
man,
we
we
were
were
like
watching
that.
the
I think it's time. I think it's time to take a shot.
Watching that flip from Christina's view, the inside view. That's wow.
Oh yeah, she landed on her roof. They had to get some EMTs out there to make sure she's all right.
And just sitting here looking at the leader, and Treadway, even though she's going to be the lucky dog and she got that penalty, she restarted second. She beat the 11 to the line there. She didn't fall back when she went down pit road, and she stayed with the leader, and she's actually sitting in second place, even though she's not on the lead lap. So when she gets back on this lead lap, keep an eye on that 17 car.
Oh, who was that?
Kayla. She is driving so rough out there, Anthony.
Man,
Yeah,
she needs
she's
another
having a
toe.
hard time.
And there we go. We see the 17 getting the pass now. So back on the lead lap for Ashley Treadway. And we've got Stephanie Steele still leading the race. And one of my early picks here, I'm not sure if that's, sitting in second place. I'm drinking a little bit of that Country Time lemonade is Mayu's wife. In the 61.
I tried to tell her that pitting would be a key factor, and she came in pretty rough there, locked up the brakes, turned it around, and blew the motor, as you see right here on the broadcast. So it was pretty bad there. Practice makes perfect. Accidents happen, but I think she's done for the night, guys.
She should have. I think she should have just not pitted. I think that would have been best interest.
I'm sitting here looking at the 60. Yeah, I'm looking at the 61 car now. It doesn't look like much damage to repair. So you would see a short pit stop with that. The 11 car has basically no damage. Looks like the 11 is going to stay out. Everyone's staying out. You got little Hunsinger back there who has just been waiting in the shadows. You haven't seen her make a hard charge, but I've got to believe she has the speed, and I'm going to say that her daddy's just telling her to sit back there and ride for now.
Another wreck on the entrance to pit road. The 43 pit. She's catching back up here again.
It was Danica Shirley, the number 1, and that is Joey Stad's girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't want to show favoritism right now, but that 22 car is reminding me of how her daddy races in the Cup Series. You know, I take off fast a lot of times, and I look back and I see that 22 car of Scott coming up behind me. I always wonder, where's this guy coming from? And I'm seeing the same thing right now with his daughter in the Hooters car.
Are we giving
She's not charging for the lead right now, still early in the race. I'm telling you, by the end of the race, you're going to see the 11 and the 22 battling.
I got a question from a driver if we're giving wave rounds or not, under caution.
Just to get the lucky dog, and if they want the wave around and stay out, hopefully the cars in front of them do not pit. If they don't pit, then they'll get a wave around.
Yeah, there'll be no wave rounds on this one because the leader stayed out.
That is currently Stephanie Steele. She's led 15 laps here tonight of 18.
Yeah, that 22 Hooters car and the 11 car don't have a scratch on them right now. And the 61 has got a little bit of right front damage, which with these cars, I don't believe it's going to hurt them a lot.
And I was just double checking that. You're right. Caitlin Hunsinger does not have any damage.
Yeah, she's absolutely clean. They did not pit this stop, so I don't know what they did on that first stop. I can't keep track of that right now. But right now they do not have any damage. The 61 has a little damage, not enough to slow them down. Then you got the 43 back there, who I believe
lights are off on the pace car boys.
They have repaired them.
Lights are off, and the pace car will be going back in. And you got this line of 3 back here. I'm not sure what's going on with them, but the pace car is in. So ladies will be going back to green here.
Yeah, keep an eye on that 17 Nationwide Camaro back there. They just got back on the lead lap, so let's see what they do.
17? I see an 07 Nationwide.
Good clean start.
And if you
so
missed
far,
out,
so good.
The winner tonight is going to win a $50 iRacing gift card for their men there. So either your father, your husband, or whoever you're racing for. You could be winning them some money here tonight.
Are we
That's right.
Take
Yeah,
3 wide,
go ahead.
1 and 3?
Yeah. While you're speaking of that, go ahead and give a shout out to the page that gave you the money and let people get in on that.
Yeah, I mean, check it out. It's a Sim Hub giveaways. They pretty much have a group page on Facebook where they give away all kinds of stuff, all kinds of iRacing stuff, gift cards, button boxes, wheels, even computer parts. And they'll have you pick a number. Like sometimes it'll be $3 a spot, and you can just pick a number. And what he does is he'll post a video with a random number generator. Whatever number it lands on, boom, whoever chose that number, you win it. So like tonight, there was 20 spots for a $50 gift card. It was $3 a spot. I chose 2 numbers. That cost me $6. The number generator picked my number, and I won.
I don't want to cut you off, boys. We're settling in here for a hell of a battle.
I was sitting here trying to be quiet, let him finish that out, but I was saying this 11 and the 22, these 2 girls is getting ready to have a heated battle.
And
don't forget that 43 stuck right there on both of them.
I gotta say, Lindsey Keenan's catching right up as well as the 61.
Looking to the high side.
Can we ride along with 4th place here?
Oh, we got a spinner.
Oh, hard hit.
I believe the 01 self-spun. Yep, caught too much of the apron.
Yeah, I got too far down the apron coming out of corner number 2.
So right now it's looking like Stephanie Steele, Caitlin Hunsinger, and Lindsey Keenan are the cars to beat. And that before that caution come out right there, Lindsay was looking like she was looking for a way around these guys. I like that.
Now, I want to just mention that we got 15 people watching right now, and I want to thank all you guys out there for joining us for this first ever Powder Puff series, and I'm sure these leaders are definitely enjoying this track out here. We're about halfway done already, and it's been an interesting night. I mean, a lot of these women can really keep their line for being out here pretty much for the first time for, what, 75-80% of them?
Yeah, and Scotty, just to add on to that, I don't believe that we've seen the racing yet. Right now, we're having some wrecks, we're having some caution, which was to be expected. But I believe in the last half of this race, we're gonna see a little bit. The runs get longer and longer, and we're gonna see these three cars that are in the front right now start to mix it up a little bit.
No takers on pit road there.
Yeah, and I don't believe we're going to see anymore. They can make it on fuel. So there's no reason to pit unless you want to get tires. Me personally, I probably would have pitted here and got some tires because you would have got an advantage. Definitely, I would expect we're going to see another caution. And if we have another caution, if somebody stops under that caution, if they're listening on the broadcast or anything else, more props to you. I would pit and I would get me tires.
Definitely.
Because you're going to have the advantage. Big time.
And the thing is, for all these girlfriends, wives, daughters, mothers, aunts, grandmothers, whatever, you know, the usual men that are racing, I bet they're sitting there right next to them trying to be their coach and their cheerleader and say, hey, this is what you got to do. Let's try this.
Right, and that's what I was just saying. I said, you know, racing in the Cup Series, Hunsinger's always behind me. And as we get going in the run, I look back in my mirror. I say, where did this guy come from? And he's looking to pass me 10, 15 laps into a run. I'm seeing the same thing out of his daughter tonight. She's not coming. She's not charging to the front. She's not trying to get everything in the first couple of laps. And here she is sitting in second place in that Hooters car. And I got to believe when it comes down to lap 45 through 50, you're going to see that 22 really pressuring that 11 or maybe possibly already in the lead.
Yeah. I mean, the start of this race, I was thinking 43 and 11. I was kind of leaning towards 43, but the more laps we're putting down, the 22 showing strength and the 61 showing strength, and the 07 was running decent earlier, and Will's daughter's almost on the lead lap again. She's starting to run good laps. So it's like, how do you pick who's going to win?
Right, it's kind of hard to pick a leader right now. Like I said, the 11 and 22 are my favorites. You got that 43, like I said, was just looking to get around these girls on this last run. She was looking high and looking low. She's like, I need to go past y'all, but I can't find the spot right now. And then you got the 17 back there who just got back on the lead lap. And so you can't look past anybody right now. Those top 4 or 5 cars, everybody has a shot to win this race. And the 61 car has done hit the wall, I don't know, 10, 15 times. And it still has the speed. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're not looking to use the front bumper also, not just the right side of the car.
And Anthony, as your request, when these ladies go back to green, we'll do a lap around in the 61, you said?
They had a really close battle there for the top 4. So, yeah, I was wanting to ride along maybe with one of these ladies who was trying to chase the leader down. It would be pretty exciting to ride along with them.
And it's going to be very interesting, especially with you see their difference on the entry to the corners, because it looks like the 11 and the 43 are a little bit higher, and the 22 is right on the white line.
And you're exactly right on that entry into the corner. The entry into the corner is what's going to win the race because that allows you to get the momentum off. So whoever can figure out this entry is going to win this race.
I also noticed that since this race has gone on, we're about halfway over now. We actually are halfway over. Their restarts are getting better as far as stacking together. I've noticed that right off.
Yeah, the restarts looked a little hairy the first 2 restarts we had, but they're definitely getting a little bit better now.
Do we have maybe a
green flag? Green flag.
Really close restart here between the 11 and the 22. Look like 2 pros going at it.
Top
22 is
5.
going. 22 is going to challenge to the outside going into turn 1. 43 is probably going to get position on 22. 22 is coming down. Oh, that's close.
Top 5 rundown is number 11 of Steele, and number 22 Hunsinger, and number 43 of Keenan, number 61 Kulioff, and the number 07 of Treadaway.
Man, if that 61 could get that high line figured out, she just drafted all the way down that backstretch and side drafted,
20
and she swung on by that 43.
The 22 is putting pressure right now.
Oh, there's the
61
wall.
in the wall hard.
That goes back to what we were talking about earlier. Running side by side, it's different wheel configuration and everything on how you turn, and they just got to get used to it.
What did Ratty Burns say? You look good out there by yourself, but let's see you in a pack.
That's right.
And if you guys want to see more of the series out there, make sure you drop us a like. We really want to run this series a lot more, and
Guys,
get more of these ladies in here. Definitely.
I know the 11 and the 22 are up front leading right now, and that 43 is back there. She's not holding the steady line. She's actually looking a little reckless, but she's faster while she's doing it. If she can ever hold down a steady line, she's gonna come to second right here.
Oh!
Oh!
I think the 22 made contact with the back end of the leader, and it sent her up to the wall.
The 22 was the original person that caused that wreck, and the 43. Watch out for this car.
Tell you what, these daughters are putting on a show right now. Dad's done taught them pretty good. They're out here giving these grown women a run for their money, man. Looking good out here tonight. Definitely out here, class of the field.
She was having such a strong run too, but get that damage fixed. It looks like, yeah, she'll still be able to drive it in. So get that quick repair, get back on out there.
Yeah, me being an old man myself, I hate to say the age matters, but these girls right now are trying to prove me wrong.
So you think the 11 or the 43 are going to pit here?
Look, I would say,
Caitlin.
I would definitely say you need to pit here. Did Caitlin? Did she have to tow there? Did she blow an engine, or what's going on back there?
No,
she's
she
catching up.
didn't blow an engine at all. She was actually pretty good.
Right, because I mean, if you have to tow, it's going to put you a lap down. That's going to take you out of the race at this point. It looks like the 11 is going to stay out again, and the 43 comes in. The 07 comes in.
I can't believe the 61 stayed out.
Wow, this is going to be huge. The 43 and the 07 are going to be on such an advantage here when it comes to these tires.
And it looks like the number 1 got into the wall there coming out of 4.
I'm
Watch
telling you,
out. I think the 83 is back on the lead lap, or it's about to be.
The 61 has been beating the wall down. Mayu's wife. She's not pitting, and she has not lost any speed whatsoever. And like I say, she's not afraid to use the front bumper, I don't believe. I just have a feeling about that car.
Some different strategies going on. We'll see.
There's a lot of different strategy right now, and I believe that the two cars that just pitted are going to be in a major advantage.
That was the one thing I was worried about watching their lines, how the 22 was so much lower, and the 11 was holding a real good line. I was wondering if they was going to make contact and who was going to mess up.
And it looks like Sammy Pruitt did get the wave around, so she will be back on the lead lap.
So that adds another girl into the mixture here. You can't, the way the race is going, you cannot count it out, because when it comes down to the end of this race, we're going to have some contact for the win. I can almost guarantee it.
Looking at Danica
61
Shirley
stayed out again.
Looking at Danica Shirley right now, the sticker bomb car here, and pretty beat up. And she's having a little bit of a rough time out there. Hopefully.
Now, I want to add this in with Hunsinger. We would look at that wreck as being a disadvantage usually, but she had to pit under there obviously because she had damage. But she came
Fresh
down.
tires.
She has fresh tires now. Also, with the two cars that pitted with her, you had the two leaders that stayed out, so that wreck could be a blessing for her. Matter of fact, I know it's going to be.
It's getting good. Back to 6 cars on the lead lap.
Man, oh man, and we're on lap 31 of 50 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Just again, want to thank you guys out there for joining us here tonight. We've got 19 people watching right now. That is awesome, especially being for the first time for us doing this. The Powder Puff series created basically a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Man, I think these girls are getting more views than we get when we're out there racing.
I think you're right about that, honestly. Oh, we just hit 20. Nice. Very nice, guys. Definitely appreciate it. You know, we're here. We're going to actually be back here Monday, not for the Powder Puff series, but for the ECR Pit Stop Truck Design series. Back with that, and we'll be back in Kansas. So make sure you join us then as well.
Hopefully, whoever the significant other is for the 61 gets in that ear and tells her to pit the next caution if we have one. I don't think that damage is gonna let her do anything with the leaders.
Yeah, and just to give a rundown right now, we have first place Stephanie Steele, second place Kayla Kulijoff, third place Caitlin Hunsinger, fourth place Lindsay Keenan, fifth place Ashley Treadaway, and in sixth place we have, was it Sammy Prulix?
Sammy Peru.
Okay. So all these girls are on the lead lap right now. All of them have a chance to win. Coming here to get the green flag. We have the 11 and the 61 on old tires. We have the 22 who was in that accident on fresh tires, the 43 and the 07 on fresh tires. And I'm not sure who that is back behind them. I'm not looking at the chart right now.
I'd like to ride along with Caitlin Hunsinger on this restart. It's going to be pretty entertaining here. She's looking to hunt down Steele's daughter, Chris Steele's daughter.
Oh, she got the jump there too. Yeah, you can see she got the jump.
She checked up too. She did 11 a solid.
Yeah, she had to check up. Smart move. Long ways to go in this race. 18 laps is a long ways in these street stocks.
And we are riding along right now with Caitlin Hunsinger trying to see what she wants to do. If she wants to pass the 61 here, or keep her fresh car still fresh.
If I know Scott,
it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, if I know Scott, he's teaching patience right now. You're the first car on fresh tires. Look at her. She goes high here. Going to look to get the run down this front stretch. But knowing Scott,
I can't believe that 61's keeping
teaching
up.
patience. Right, they've been beating the wall down all night.
Let's look at the right side of that vehicle. I said, no way, that's a parachute. I think she's faster.
Yeah, this 22 is looking for a way around the outside. It's not going to happen outside. They're going to have to set it up. But do not take you off that 43. We haven't boosted the 43 up much all night, but she's been there all night just looking around. Comes to 22 to the outside of the 61.
Tight race, and we'll see. Trial's not been friendly. We'll see.
Almost contact. 22 overcorrected into the wall. That's not going to hurt the car. But can she keep up? Can she catch back up from there?
Needs to get back in that draft.
I believe. Yeah, she can catch up from there. She's got fresher tires. It's just she's going to have to run really smooth laps to catch up from that mistake. The 43 car, I believe, is sitting in the catbird seat right now.
Looks like we got Diana McDonald coming back out on the track, 7 laps down, but at least she's coming back out.
Yeah, Lindsay Keenan, who is who's that? That's Jerome's girlfriend. Here she comes right now, looking at second place. That 43 car, watch out.
Check
races. Yeah,
I am just so surprised that 61. I mean, I guess that draft is more powerful than I thought.
You wouldn't think it would be. I mean, considering what these cars are.
Well, the speeds aren't high. Aerodynamics aren't a big thing. As long as you don't knock the toe or the camber out of the car, you should be okay. And that 43 slings out to the wall and looking to the outside.
Ooh, that was tight.
Close.
Tell
That's
you guys something I'm seeing here is riding along with Kayla and Stephanie. Stephanie's not skidding the tires. Kayla is kind of turning it a little bit too much, so that might hurt her in the long run here, man. Chris Steele's daughter is doing a great job out here tonight.
When she got to the lead, she has not relinquished it. And you're right, Anthony. that 11 car was fast in practice, and I watched her a lot in practice. She holds a very smooth line, so she's not wearing the tires, even though she hasn't pitted, and she's had on older tires than the cars behind her. Besides the 61, it's kind of hard to say. We'll see as these laps go down. We still got a ways to go.
Well, she's led the most
That
laps
40
here tonight as well.
Right. That 43 car is looking left and looking right. It cannot find a way around the 61. The 61
It's
is
gonna have to be on the bottom.
yeah. The track's 70 foot wide. The 61 car is 78 foot wide.
But it looks like Kayla, the number 61, is looking at the 11 trying to make a pass.
I told you earlier. I said, little contact there. Get loose through the tri-oval. Tires. It looks like tires are starting to come into play.
And that was another thing, you mentioned earlier about what plays into a factor. You also have the weather. It's overcast here. It's real low temperature. Well, there's a 5-mile-an-hour wind speed to the north, and that, we normally race in dynamic weather. This is completely fixed weather. So
now, if you watch them come to this corner here, the 61 was holding the inside. The 11 was out a lane or two. You see the 61 wash up going into 3. The 11 washes it coming out the corner. The 61's coming low out of the corner. So it's a give or
that's
take
what
there.
you want. You want that
Yeah.
11's line, though.
Right. It's a give or take there. Me personally, I'd rather arc it in like the 11 is doing coming into the corner, and you get the run coming out compared to the 61 getting the run coming into the corner.
And you can see the two different lines at play right now coming out of corner number 2 here. Kayla's keeping it low while Steele is trying to keep it high.
Yeah, you can see
high.
her. She arcs out and she comes down into the corner. And she washes up a little bit, but the 61 follows her because she's arcing. She's coming into the corner so low.
Well, that's going to wear on our tires a lot.
That's going to wear on tires. You can see her get loose coming through the tri-oval now. She's pushing hard. The 43 car is just sitting back here waiting for these two to mix it up and make contact. If these two are put in the front, the 11 and the 61 make contact, the 43 is going to take that spot. You got a 22 Hunsinger sitting back there in 4th place, who I know is not abusing the tires. I know he's sitting there talking to her right now saying, just ride your line. Even though she hit that wall earlier. And looking at her come down the backstretch there, it does look like she does have some heavy damage from that hit.
I was like, these ladies are putting on a show, guys.
Oh, the 43's making a run again. Just about to say, if that 61 could figure out to follow the 11 down the backstretch and get that draft and extra run into the corner, really tighten her up.
And Josh, something we haven't talked about, you can bump draft in these cars. Now, I don't know if these girls are able to do it because they haven't had to practice, but if that 43 can pull up on that 61 and work to get up there past that 11, which it's almost looking like you're going to have to do that. If she can't pass it clean, if you cannot pass the 61 clean, work with the 61.
Yeah, the 61 catches the 11 through the corner because it's
and while we're speaking of here she's looking, but she can't get the run.
If this time through the backstretch and the next couple laps, if she can just follow the 11 up near the wall down the backstretch, get that extra run.
The 11 washed up a little bit. 61 held it low. 43 was following in suit. 43 on the apron.
That right there, that's where she loses her run. She doesn't follow the 11.
This is getting close.
Oh, man, I'm so impressed with this top 3 right now, guys. Something's going to happen.
43 pushed high, contact with the wall.
But these
didn't lose any speed. Did not lose any speed. The 43 did not. That allowed the 11 to pull out a little bit. It looks like the 61 is mirror driving just a hair.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I tell you what, another thing you need to factor in, if you can't remember the first time you were battling for your win, what was going through your mind and your body right there? How nervous were you?
43's getting loose.
43's going to lose it.
I heard, there's a caution. Is that going to bring out a caution? It stays green.
Stays green.
There,
yellow.
Now it's out.
All right, 5 laps to go.
Oh, 43 just got
plowed by Sammy Prue. Oh my!
Nowhere to go. She tried to avoid her. They're rolling. I don't know if we'll have time to go back green here.
Right? I was going to say, is that going to bring us to a 1 or 2 lap shootout?
I think it will. They're going to get caught up here. They'll have 2 laps to hit. I think they're going to have about 2 to 3 laps of a restart here. So expect to see a great restart here. These ladies are going to go at it.
We're watching in
Wow.
slow motion replay.
This 61 car is so impressive right now. And the old tires, the damage, so impressive.
We're watching Sammy right
but
now.
But the 11 car, it's been so smooth in practice in this race. The 11 car, no damage. Pitting. 22 is coming to get fresh tires. Wow, this could be huge on a one lap shootout.
It's all about the restart, though.
That is going to be huge. I'll tell you what, the 11 car didn't pit. Who's that? Kayla in the second place car, 61. She didn't pit either. I don't think she's pit one time this whole race.
Watch out for that 07 left foot powered nationwide Chevy back there. Come back from a lap down. I would not be surprised to see her get aggressive. We know how her boyfriend does.
Man, oh man, what a race leading down to these last couple of laps. This has been awesome, honestly. We got a couple people in the chat saying, Justin Bland saying, holy cow, we got Scream More saying, to that crash between Sammy Prue there and 43. And sweet save, though, Justin Bland says.
Look, if they don't get their 2 to go right now, they're not going to go back green. They're coming to lap 48.
So are we looking at the winner right now, the 11 car?
I got lap 46, going on to 47.
I'm showing us on lap 47 coming to 48.
Oh, that's right, because the way the ticker's set up, it's a lap ahead.
So they're
going to come down to 2 to green or 1 to green?
What are we getting?
I think this one's over, boys.
I was hoping we would go green. I wanted to see these girls go at it. But if it is over right now, I'm going to say the 11 car, Steele's daughter, she was so smooth in practice. I watched her for probably 20, 25 laps in practice. She was so smooth. She's got through this race, no damage. I don't believe she's coming. She hasn't pitted since probably the first stop of the race. Congrats to her if she's got this race much, much, much deserved.
She hasn't needed to.
Right. She's been the class of the field.
Like I was saying earlier, man, I'm wondering how much those nerves are starting to kick in and how nervous they were getting.
Exactly. Like you were saying before that caution come out, do you remember when you won your first race or when you was in the lead battling for your first race? And I do. I actually say right. I have every win I have, I've saved the replay. I'm not sure how many wins I have, but I've saved the replay of every win I have. You always want to go back and watch that first one, and it brings back so many good memories of when you won that first official race. And when I look back on it, I go, "Wow, look what I was doing! Look at this! I can critique myself."
And lights are off.
Yeah,
lights
it's
are
a
off.
special moment.
I think we're gonna have one lap shootout.
Wow, this is going to be good. I said all along,
guys, they're gonna do a 1 lap shootout.
That is awesome. That is something we typically do not do.
Right. And I was going to say that. It's something that we usually don't do. But in this series, in this series, giving much props to Anthony for letting the girls go a 1 lap shootout.
We're going to do it because they begged for it. I said this race is over, and I heard multiple girls say, no, let's do it. 1 lap shootout. Let's go.
Let's do it. Hey, $50 on the line right here. Pull the belts down tight. Susie, Brown, Fishner, Lattimore in the booth. The 61 car, keep your eye on it. Keep your eye on that 07. The 11 car's been tough. Here we go. Coming to green.
Oh, and these girls are definitely pulled up together a lot better.
61's laying back a little bit. I don't think that's going to help her.
Floor it. Go.
Green's out.
Go.
Green flag.
Green. Now the catbird seat right now is the 07. If she can get a really good run down the backstretch
Big
here.
run coming out of that nationwide Chevy.
She's going to
Don't
have
be
the
afraid to use
draft.
the bumpers, ladies. Don't be afraid to use the bumper.
Chris, we got a crash in the back. Diana and Christina got into it there, but it's going to stay green, guys. It's going to stay green.
The 07 washed up coming out next. So give her the run coming out in the back. Here we go.
To get a good arc here, maybe something can happen.
Oh!
Lindsay's gonna get into Kayla. Lindsay's gonna
The
lose it.
07, the 07 to get down to the
Looks like
corner good.
11's gonna hold it.
Steele's going to win it. Treadaway is going
What
to
a
be second. Hunsinger third. The first ever Powder Puff winner.
That's awesome. Now is she going to do a burnout?
Hey, if I was in the top 3, I'd go in and burn them down. But that 11 car was tough in practice.
See if they do better in a one. Scream wants
Hey,
to see if they do better
look,
than us at a one-lap
what-
shootout.
What do we say in our series when somebody dominates like that? I don't think that 11 car can pass inspection.
Nope. Congratulations. That was a
Good
very
win.
Good race. Definitely a
Good
race.
win, smooth line. That's what won the race.
Burn them. Burn them.
See what kind of a burnout she can do.
She
So
says she ain't no rookie.
I went and talked to the girls, guys. We're gonna go ahead and pull the top 3 down and have a little talk with them. You guys got some questions? Get them down, write them down. We're gonna pull that top 3 down and talk to these ladies, starting with Caitlin Hunsinger there, finishing third. That is Scott's 16 or 14, 16-year-old daughter.
Yeah, I think he said 16 years old. Hey, they bring out a third place finish right there is awesome.
Say, Josh or Thomas, you want to start with the interviews?
Yeah, I can start it out.
You ready? If he's get interviewed, first interview.
So
Do it.
Caitlin Hunsinger is here in the booth. Thomas, are you there with her?
Yeah, I got you, Caitlin. So the first question is, I know that you haven't been, done this a lot of times. So coming in with a top 3 finish, the first question I have is just, what was your nerves starting the race and building up through the middle of the race and to the end of the race on that last restart? What were you feeling? What was going through your mind?
Who starts? I was really nervous because I've never done this before.
And just add to it, because I know that it's kind of tricky doing the interviews and stuff. I know your daddy pretty well, and I know that you had him in your ear, and I know he was probably jumping up and down. He was telling you do this, do that. I can assure that Scott was probably more of a distraction than he was worth. But was your daddy telling you things to do through the race, to do this, to do that?
A little bit.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Start talking to you. Just get that.
Okay. A little bit.
A little bit. Well,
I just don't want to interfere with the broadcast. You go to my interviews and stuff. I know.
well, you had a good run. I was looking for you to battle for the win, but you got into a little mixture there midway of the race, and you look like you overcorrected a little bit and got into the wall. But nonetheless, you got a top 3 finish. Congratulations. And I look forward to seeing you in that 22 in the next Powder Puff race.
Thank you.
And second place here tonight, Ashley Treadaway came back from 12th place qualifying. She didn't get a lap down, but she was third fastest in practice. Came back through it all to get a second place finish. Ashley, are you there?
Yes.
Ashley, what did it take to come out here tonight and get a second place finish?
It took that positive in me, motivation, focus.
And left foot power under the hood.
Sir?
She has no idea what I'm talking about. I was just cutting up because because your boyfriend John's on my team. We run for Left Foot Motorsports, so I was just cutting up saying, yeah, a little bit of left foot power under the hood got you up to second place.
Yeah. Like,
She said, I have no idea what this drunk guy's talking about, but I'm gonna follow suit and just say yeah.
Ashley, do you feel like if it stayed green there for a little bit, that maybe you could have ran down Stephanie and taken a win out here tonight?
Definitely.
Awesome. Can we look forward to seeing you back out here on the track anytime soon?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look, there's no such thing as hell yeah. From here on out, this day forward, with this second place finish, it's always going to be Dale yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
You guys
Dale
have
yeah.
it.
Dale yeah.
You guys got anything else for Ashley before we move on to tonight's winner?
Congratulations, second place finish. Come from a lap down. I know your boyfriend very well. And I know how he would be talking right now. He'd be talking like I'm talking. But congratulations on the second place finish. Look forward to see you in the next race. And yeah, congratulations. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome job there tonight. Do we have Stephanie? Stephanie Steele.
Yep.
Stephanie, you did a great job here tonight. 14 years old, I understand.
16 actually.
16. Okay, I did get it mixed up there. 16 years old. You
Yep.
ran a hell of a race out here tonight. You and I believe Ashley are the youngest out here in the field. You're both 16, and you guys ran away with a 1-2. How much practice have you had on iRacing before tonight?
I'm
not-
actually 22.
Not much. It's my first race actually.
That's awesome. You did a great job out here tonight. We hope you go back and watch it. It was broadcasted. We enjoyed watching you here, and congratulations on this win. What was it? Was it what Chris told you? Your father there? Did he help you out a lot with trying to figure out how to run this?
Oh yeah, he's sitting right here helping me.
That's awesome. You did a great job, Stephanie. I know some of these guys probably got some questions for you, so we'll let them take over.
Okay.
First question: once you got into the lead and you were holding it really well, you had a bunch of different people come up and try to challenge you for the lead. How nervous were you getting, especially coming down at the end of that race, knowing it was for the win?
Well, I was pretty nervous seeing them in their rearview mirror coming up behind me there.
And that's pretty much the same question I had to ask. Just what was going through your mind frame coming down as laps and laps tick by, and it's coming down to the end, and you're watching that mirror, and yeah. So, what was going through your mind? When you were fast in practice, and when you got to the lead, you never relinquished it. You did not pit. Was that something that your dad told you to just stay out, even though that the people behind you were pitting?
Oh yeah, he told me to stay out. He was telling me what to do and stuff.
See, I would have thought personally that the cars that pitted behind you would have had the advantage, and they did pit. And when they pitted, I said those guys that pitted are going to have the advantage, and they're going to go up there and take the lead pretty easily. They didn't do that, so obviously you were smooth on the wheel. You did not wear the tires that much, so yeah, that was the right strategy.
Yeah, it definitely was. It helped me win the race there.
Now, Stephanie, does your father know that he just won a $50 gift card for iRacing?
Yeah, he does. He's pretty excited about it.
Now, hey, now tell him, say, you're going to get $50 on iRacing, but I would like to go to like Buckle Jeans or something like that and give me a shirt, just to even it out.
And we look forward to you guys coming back, maybe putting a season together and let you girls come out here and race for a trophy. What would you think about that?
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea.
That's awesome. Can't wait to see y'all back here.
And if there's more money on the line, I think the husbands or boyfriends or parents might be a little more preemptive to do that as well. But I mean, it's still a trophy.
Scotty, I'm a little bit jealous right now because we race for free, and I want to race for a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little bit of incentive to get on this bitch.
Exactly. No, it's definitely a great job from all of you here tonight. I'm really surprised how well this actually turned out. Honestly, I really didn't know what to expect here tonight, and I'm really happy for the outcome. Definitely a big congratulations there to everybody.
Yeah, great outcome. Like you said, great show out for the race. It was fun to watch. Kind of addicting a little bit. I love to see newcomers come in here, especially when it's the girlfriends and the wives and the daughters. You love to see new people get on here and experience the sim. Me being on here for years, like I have, it becomes repetitive. It gets boring. So it's always good to see a new face or somebody come in and just to see what it's like to enjoy it. It's refreshing. I would love to sponsor the series if we could have something like this go on throughout the year. Yeah, I had fun watching these girls. I sit here, took me a couple of shots, had me a couple of drinks, and trying to stay PG-13. But I had fun watching them, and congratulations to Stephanie Steele. Awesome race. I would look forward to doing this many more times. I would love to do that if we can
Thank
make
you.
that happen in ECR. Yeah.
Thank you.
You ladies put on a hell of a show. I'll tell you that. You ladies actually had more views tonight than we do when we're out here busting our tails. So had a lot of people out here trying to watch you guys. No pressure now, obviously, because the race is over. But you guys had a lot of people out there watching on YouTube. You put on a heck of a show, and they definitely enjoyed it. So we hope you guys come on back. Thank you guys for showing up here because we definitely enjoyed up in the booth watching.
It was a blast. A blast. Yeah. I'm almost addicted to it. Like I feel like this needs to be weekly. But I know we can't do that. So we could if y'all were down for it. But I was speaking earlier saying that every 6 weeks or whatever it is, every 9 weeks, every quarter of the Sprint Cup Series, we have a plate track. You have Daytona, you have Talladega in 9 weeks, you have Daytona in 9 weeks, you have Talladega again. It would be awesome to have your girls come out and race like y'all do tonight. And
Once a month.
once. Exactly. I would like to bump it down a little bit closer. Once a month, we split up between Charlotte, Texas, and Atlanta. It'd be awesome.
You guys
Definitely.
got a future here in ECR if you want it. I'll tell you that. We definitely enjoyed it. And I don't know how many times we could say it, but we look forward to trying to build something here, getting some more competition, and putting something on. I know you guys must have had a lot of fun, and you guys all said that this is your first time. So being your first time, I mean, it could only get better from here. That's for sure.
Oh,
And
yeah.
being their first time, they actually really did a stand-up job. I mean, really did a good job.
We got
And that's not being nice or anything like that. Y'all actually really did a good job because when I first got on this simulator in 2012, 2013, I didn't do that. And I when I was watching y'all run laps in practice, I said, these girls, this ain't the first time being here. That's BS. These girls have done run laps. They've been practicing for this. So I look for these races to get more competitive as time goes. And you're talking about the nerves amping up as we go along? Yeah.
And we got Daniel Reese in the chat saying make it part of the league.
I agree with that. I agree. Make it a part of the league. Let's do something with it. I'm willing to sponsor the ladies racing.
Oh, man, you heard it here, guys. You can definitely look forward. We're going to make something happen here. You ladies, you better be welcome to come back. I hope you guys are willing to come back. You heard it there from Thomas Lattimore. Definitely going to make something happen here. This Powder Puff series, we called it. Go back, watch it, have fun, subscribe. Yeah, broadcasting. Got to check it out. I hope you guys all enjoy it. Go give them a like, subscribe. We do the best we can to put on a show, and you guys did it all for us. We didn't even have to do nothing. You guys put on a heck of a show here tonight. So, again, congratulations to all you guys there. Scott, I don't know if you want to close it out with them, have any other questions here. But we're looking forward to making this an actual series and getting these ladies challenged for points here.
I bet if you were to present this on the forums or to the community as its own, it would explode.
Exactly, and that's you exactly right. You hit the nail on the head. I've never heard of anything like this. With watching YouTube like I do, and on all the iRacing series and the races that I watch, I have never heard of something like this. This is something new. ECR is about to put the ladies racing on the map.
And I tell you, you speak like that, and honestly, we had the most people watching here tonight than we have had all season between all three series on all three different YouTube channels. So that tells you something right there, that there is definitely an audience for this. People want to do this, and those that those guys that are on iRacing that have a significant other, a daughter, a mother that may want to try this out, give us a shout out. Definitely.
The Leadfoot Ladies of VCR. That's great.
All right. Well, on that note, I'm going to take this out with the ECR commercial. And I want to thank you guys all for watching. I want to thank Josh Susie, Anthony Thetcher, Thomas Lattimore for being in the booth tonight. Congratulations to all you ladies out there for running here tonight, for everyone that did finish. I know Kayla Thetcher stepped out early, but, she had a strong promise in the beginning. But, there's always the next race that we come back to. But again, thank you guys for watching. You guys all have a great night. And we're going out with the intro.